What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the ADUB channel. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Leave a like on this video if you guys do enjoy it. Today we're down here at the lake and we are here early. Most of you know I do not get to the lake early. I usually just get there whenever I get there, but today we decided to wake up early. We still are a little bit late, but we have enough time to hopefully get on a topwater bite, especially at this lake. I haven't been here all year, but this is a great topwater lake. I'm super excited. I've got a sexy dog tied on right now, and we're gonna go ahead and just hop on into the fishing. We're gonna start throwing this thing. I'll explain a little bit more of what I'm gonna be doing later on, because we're definitely gonna have to go deep later on, target some schooling fish, but for right now, we're gonna chase these bad boys up shallow on these deeper banks with a sexy dog. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Water's clear, it looks really good. Feels good outside right now. It's gonna get hot, but I'm excited. I think we're gonna catch them today. So let's go ahead. I can't resist. I just gotta go ahead and start fishing. So let's get off here, get on the GoPro. All right, so like I said, starting off with some topwater. This is a little sexy dog junior right here. I really don't know what this color is, but it's just a nice shad pattern. And I'll leave this in the description down below if you guys wanna check this out, or any other Strike King baits that I used today. You can use the code, okay, and get 10% off. I just backlashed. That's the problems of braid whenever you cast sometimes, but we're good to go now. I'm excited. I've caught a lot of topwater fish at this lake, like a lot of topwater fish at this lake, and I think we're definitely going to end up catching a few on it, so I'm excited. They love a walking bait out here, and they love a popper out here, so that's what we're going to mainly be throwing. This is a clear water lake. It's only largemouth though. There's no spotted bass here, and they can get aggressive. And it is the middle of summertime right now, but at nighttime they push up on the banks and then they transition back out to deeper water during the daytime. But you can usually catch some of those fish on the topwater in the morning. It's probably like 7 o'clock right now. I think we're gonna be able to get a few to bite. Oh, there ought to be a big one right there. I've caught some good fish right here off this little fence post. There goes one jumping all the way over there. If I can make this cast, then I am amazing. I don't think I can make it that far, but I'm gonna try. I got pretty close. I just spooled the whole rod. This new crush I got, this combo, it will cast a bait, let me tell you. I don't even know if that was a bass that jumped. It could have been a carp for all I know, but hey, heard a fish splash and I was like, you know what, we should probably throw out there, see if it'll bite. These fish school up really good out here. Sometimes they'll school up in the middle of the coves. I mean, they do all kinds of different things, but it is a big schooling lake, and they'll even come up and blow up on bait, and you can throw a bunch of different stuff at them and get them to eat. I'm hoping that's what they're going to be doing today, because it is a really fun bite. There goes something getting eaten right there. Hold on, let's see if we can catch them on drop shot real quick. We can try it. That was definitely a bass. Dang, cast it a little bit off, but he's got it, dude. No way. Dude, what the crap? I saw him blow up on something and threw a drop shot in there, and then he ate it. That's pretty wild. Hey, first fish of the day, boys. Not a giant, but hey, that's a pretty cool fish catch. I'd say that's pretty cool. I didn't even have to move it. He was just on there as soon as I cast it. I must have got a pretty decent cast. I mean, he was just on there. Hey, at least we got the skunk out of the boat. Now we just got to actually get one on topwater. Come on, bass, blow up on my topwater, please. Well, we got it in the tree, not under. That's not what we were trying to do. Caught me a nice leaf. There should be one right out here off this point. Oh, one just tried to eat it. One just tried to eat it. There he is. First one on top water today. It's a baby, but hey, it's a fish on top water. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. This guy's definitely gonna try to hook me, I can already tell you. So we gotta be very careful. Yep. Them little ones, you gotta be careful. There we go. First topwater fish of the day, boys. Not a big one, but hey, topwater fish. I'll take any fish that's a topwater fish, and he was right near this dock right here. On these rocks. All right, spot change. We gotta find some shade. We are quickly running out of shade, which means our topwater bite's gonna go away, except for under trees and stuff. But that's fine. At least we got one on topwater today. I think I just caught a bluegill. On a sexy dog. Sure did. Warmouth. Check that out. Wow. Alright, buddy. Don't you do it to me. Okay? Don't you do it to me. Caught a warmouth on a topwater walking bait. That's something that usually doesn't happen. But hey, it happened. So. Alright, so we caught our topwater fish. We had one on topwater, and then we also had a warmouth. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make the transition to the deeper bite. I'm not gonna say that I can't catch one on topwater out there. Just really depends if the fish are schooling really good and what they're doing. I mean, I've had fish come up from out of the depths here and blow up on a topwater, but I just don't know if that's gonna happen today. But it is now 8 o'clock and the sun is really getting high up in the sky. There's no clouds. It's just like, we gotta go out deep. There's not a ton of fish shallow. They are at nighttime, but they're already making their way back out deep right now. So that's what we're gonna go try to do. I've got a bunch of different things tied on. Like literally, you can see my front deck is literally covered with rods. I've got a KVD jerkbait. I've got an Anaconda big worm. I've got a drop shot. I've got a 5XD. I've got an Alabama rig with some swim baits. I've got all kinds of stuff on here. So we're just gonna kind of mess around and see what we can do. I know I can go catch fish on docks just about all day, but I don't think they're gonna be super, super big. Might end up looking up with like a 3 or 4 pounder on the dock, but we're gonna go try some deep stuff first, try to find a couple schools, and then we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead, head out to the depths. All right, so I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is there's fish here. The bad news is they're suspended, which means they might be a little bit tough to catch. There is a bunch of fish though. Like there's a good amount of fish. A lot of people won't throw Alabama rig in the summertime, but I'm gonna try it. I've caught them here in the summertime on an Alabama rig before. When they get on that bait really heavy, you can sometimes catch 2, 3, 4 fish in one cast, and that's a lot of fun. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna throw that thing out there, let it sink down to about 20-ish foot. That's where I've been seeing most of them, and then give it a slow reel back in and see if we can't connect with a fish. I saw a bunch jumping over here when I first pulled up, just smaller stuff. Could have been little perch, but those bass will sit in there with those perch and eat those shad as well. So there's one. I knew it. Oh, it came off. No way. No way. My drag slipped and he came off. Dang. That is a good sign though, that they're gonna eat the rig. This is a brand new setup right here. This is a 711 extra heavy. This is gonna be my Alabama rig rod and my swim bait rod. And that was like second cast and one ate it. I mean, it was pretty close to the boat when it ate it. But that was definitely a fish. I don't think it was a big one, but it was a bass. I love catching them on this bait too. Oh no! Come on! Dang it! I just had another one, dude. I just dropped on one with the drop shot. He ate it, but he didn't get hooked again. What's the deal? I can't hook him today. I knew I was gonna catch that one. He followed it down to the bottom. It's a little guy, but hey, first one out deep today. He followed it straight up down to the bottom. Like, I watched him. I was like, yeah, he should eat. He did. Still nothing big, but our first fish that we actually hooked out deep today. That fish was suspended in the middle of nothing. Literally nothing. Big one, or good one at least. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Booyah, baby, let's go. On a 5XD. Crankbait to the face, son. Crankbait to the face. All right. First fish in a while. This is the best one today so far. There we go. Not a giant. He felt pretty good when he bit it. I mean, he bit it and he was pretty aggressive. But he's really not that big. Hey, it's always fun to get a bite on a deep crank though. I gotta retie because I was in some rocks and frayed my line a little bit. So go ahead and retie. Oh, got him on Topwater, dude. On Topwater. Literally couldn't get him to bite anything. And then I kind of want to bite this. Boom, baby. Yes, sir. I kept seeing these little bait fish, little shad getting chased up. And I was like, they're not biting this other stuff. So you know what? We're gonna just try Topwater, and this water is really clear. So I decided I would try this nude color. Got this little fish. This is literally a bait with no paint on it. And in clear water, they just see that noise and the disturbance of the water. And that's, oh my gosh, what makes them want to eat it. I've got a little feather hook on there so they can see that, but dang, that is cool. It's pretty exciting. Get bit on Topwater. I saw this huge fish earlier too blow up on some little shad right over here in this area, and I was like, probably need to throw a Topwater. So got him. Another one on the popper. They're not giants, but it is so much fun, dude. Still not a bad fish. That one right there is a shad eater. He's a lot fatter than that last one. There we go. Nice little fat guy. This is the only thing that I can really get bit on in the schools. Like, it's kind of crazy. You would think, oh yeah, they'd rather hit something under the surface. No, they'd rather come up for this popper. Oh, he just tried to eat me. That was a big one too. That was a big one that just tried to eat me. All right, we're gonna try something new. We're gonna run a couple docks now. Haven't ran any today, not really. So we're gonna try it. Throw the good old shaky head. See if we can catch one. Biggin', biggin'. Oh my gosh. Yeah, baby. Yes. All right, so I know I said big, and I thought it was bigger than this, but this is way bigger than anything we've been catching today. And for this lake, it's a solid fish. I mean, that's a good tournament fish right there. Yep, 211, so a little bit over 2 pounds. Not bad. It's like second or third dock we've even thrown on. That was first cast on this dock. It's crazy. See you, dude. Biggin'. No, 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 no. Oh. No. Oh, no. That was a giant. That was a giant. And it just pulled off, dude. Oh, no. No. Well, that was our one good fish bite we get for the day. And it somehow came off. That was a big one too. That was like a 5-pounder. Got that one. There he goes. He done hopped back in the lake already. And we are now back at the house. We have wrapped up the day. It is still super hot outside, but we are back home. We are about to go inside into the air conditioning. But first, I did want to show you guys what I caught my fish on. Today we did what I like to call junk fishing. If you have never heard of junk fishing, basically what that means is catching fish on all kinds of different stuff. I caught fish on like 4 or 5 different lures today. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So in my opinion, the coolest way to catch them today was on this nude popper right here. This is a Strike King popper, and this thing is clear. I mean, it is crystal clear. There's no paint on here or anything. And I think this is what I caught most of the fish on as far as numbers go. I think I caught like 4 on this maybe, and that was a really, really cool bite. Also caught one on a Sexy Dog Junior a little bit earlier in the day as well. That was another cool topwater bite. And then we also caught one on a drop shot. This is not the worm I was throwing, I don't think. I don't know. I don't really remember what worm I was throwing. Oh, I was throwing a half shell in Morning Dawn. This is the ghost shed color. I was trying this one out too. We caught one on a drop shot, and then we also caught one on the shaky head. No, 2 on the shaky head. Our biggest fish was actually on the shaky head, and the one that I had pull off was on this shaky head right here. And then also another cool bite was the 5XD bite on this new rod I got. And this rod was really fun to throw. I don't throw fiberglass or fiberglass mix rods, and that was pretty cool to catch one on this. And if you guys do want to check out any of the baits or rods and reels that I used in today's video, I will have all of those linked in the description down below with codes to save you money. So be sure to go ahead and go check those out. So yeah, it was a big junk fishing day. We caught them on all kinds of different stuff. They really weren't biting that good today. We caught a decent amount. I think I ended up with a total of maybe 10 fish, maybe 12 fish. I don't really know. And then also my buddy Kylan, he was fishing with Connor, and I think they both had around the same amount of fish too. It wasn't like a crazy day for anybody. I did have that one big one. I know for a fact that it was a big one come off. And then I had like a almost 2 1/4, and then Colin had one about the same size. So we didn't have the size today. We had a little bit of numbers, but hey, it was still a fun day either way. And I got to catch some on Topwater, which I'm super stoked for. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know that there wasn't any big bass actually landed and caught in today's video. I'm trying my hardest. I can't always make the big ones bite, even though I wish I could. But hey, that's why it's called fishing and not catching. We're gonna go out this week and we're gonna see if we can't get some big bass catches. I'm going out fishing every day trying to get some big fish, so that way you guys can see it, because I know you guys love it. Also, we have some more tournaments coming up soon. I know you guys love those as well. So if you are not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on any of that stuff. Appreciate you guys watching. ADUB out.